I don't know. I can shrink it. No, I can't shrink it either. Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
Happy
Y'all know
Mother's
what
Day.
I'm doing? I'm doing freeze dry 101. I ain't never touched this thing. Well, I sound like I had it for like years. Well, I've had it 10 months. But I'm about to. But Buddy's going to show me, because Buddy did the first run with the wet bread.
The burn-in.
Yeah, what he said. And then yesterday, we harvested our celery. We're going to do celery leaves first. And show them how much celery we got from that little bed. Let me show y'all. We've already got it cut up. And we flash froze it. And then we put it in 2-gallon bags. So we have 2 gallons of small chopped celery. That will come tomorrow. Whew, I'll do it by myself. Well, I'm saying that. But right now, he's going to show me how to get this going. And then after we get this doing whatever it's supposed to do, I got some goodies to show y'all sitting behind the camera. And just a little quick run through garden update. And yes, this is how I'm going to spend my Mother's Day. Learning. And he done got the book out again for me.
That's because I'm not going to be here tomorrow, so I'm going to show you how to look at the book.
He going to show me how to look at the book. So let me throw my gloves in the trash, and y'all just get to watch me learn. Oh, where are my glasses? Oh, right here.
The first thing you need is glasses.
So that's page 8.
Yeah, freeze dryer operation.
My birthday date.
You got to turn your power on. And it's back here.
That?
Reach behind, fill a switch,
Yeah.
flip it on.
Is that it?
Did you flip it on?
No.
We'll flip it on.
Okay.
Voila! Give it a second to boot up. Initializing. And it's going to give you all the messages you need.
Are y'all enjoying this? Oh, I can move them up so they can see. Hang on. Y'all going for a ride now, people. There you go. Yeah, you good. Now what I do?
Wait for it. Wait for it. It's loading. It'll get there.
Well, while it's loading, can y'all see? Y'all can't see. I'm going to bend you down. Buddy still got to do this. Y'all ready? What's going under there, bud?
That's where the shelves would go. So the vacuum pump and all the accessories can go underneath it on shelves.
And behind the trash can, I know y'all can't see, is a 5-gallon bucket. And it got a hose coming out the side. See right there? See that hose? Where am I at?
That's your drain.
That's the drain. So he got that much. Talk to me. How long does it take?
It took it a little bit yesterday. It said initializing.
Oh.
So no need to bore them. You have to come back when that's ready.
Yeah, I ain't gonna bore y'all. We'll be back when it's ready.
Should already have it
I
on.
don't know when. Hey, while we're waiting on that, I can go ahead and turn y'all around. Let me show y'all. We did harvest the potatoes. Yes. And I got to admit something. But let me turn y'all around while this is doing whatever. Look at our harvest. Because, y'all, they were floating. It was really sad. 3.5 inches of rain in one day. And there's our harvest. We have determined that we like the red Pontiacs, right, bud?
Mm-hmm.
The little Yukon Golds. And y'all look up in this box. I don't know if I'm trying to walk where y'all can. And there you go. I don't know if I'm reaching over or not. And that's what we harvested. But let me show you my boo-boo. Okay. Y'all see these? These are the large Yukon Golds. Remember that one bed? Well, you notice they look a little green. Well, that's because that was that, end bed that got real hit by that hail. Well, I dug them up. And then what I did is I went and set them in the greenhouse. I mean, it was just a few. I throwed them in the greenhouse. Didn't think anything about it. It wasn't that many. Well, guess what? That greenhouse, that heat, greened them. So, I'm not going to call it a fail. I don't know how my red got in there. I'm going to have to pull it out, y'all. Somebody got dumped in there. I'm not going to call it a fail. I'm going to try to preserve these. And this is going to be my potato starts for next year.
Okay, it's up.
Bud says it's up. Oh my Lord, it says Lippy's Icebox.
Lippy's Icebox.
Lippy's Icebox. Okay, now what?
Well, here's your little deal. See, it says from the start screen, press start.
I hit start.
Hit start.
Well, the door opened.
It's at
Oh.
hit start.
Okay.
Cooling vacuum changer. Wait 15 minutes before loading trace.
With the door open?
It's going to tell you everything to do.
So what I do now?
Wait 15 minutes before loading your trace. Right now it's cooling off.
I don't do nothing over there?
It'll tell you everything you need to do. You wait 15 minutes for it to cool. What's your temperature?
73 degrees?
Yeah. Inside the chamber.
Inside there?
So it's got to cool.
Oh.
Once it cools, then it's going to tell you load chamber.
With the door open?
Load your trays.
You'd think the door had to be closed.
You can close it. It don't matter.
I'm closing it. That
Don't
just
tell you
makes
load
sense.
your trays.
Okay.
Close it,
15
keep the
minutes.
cool in.
15. See, the book don't even say it, but Lippy says close it.
Said this is a good time to prepare your food for your freeze dryer.
Oh, it's already done. Yeah, we got some beautiful
And
celery
it's
too.
down to loading it when it tells you.
All right.
to
Well,
load.
we got a little while, so I'll come back. This is supposed to be a short video. It's gonna be. I'm gonna hit you off. Now come back when we on the next step. Okay. It was about 25 minutes, and it does say closed drain valve. Yep. Buddy's out there stringing my green beans because I told him they were falling over because I planted them before the fence. So I told him to run me 2 long nails and a string, and I'm going to kind of string them to let them overlay. But let me get this done. Okay, that's down. Load food into freeze dryer. And I ended up with 4 trays of celery leaves. This is what I'm going to turn into my celery powder. Y'all, I'm doing this by myself. Alright, now I guess I hit continue. It just says freezing. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta read the book. Okay, he just come and inspected and double checked me with my book. And he says, I did good. So,
Done good. Now
when do
we
we-
wait again.
yeah, because the next
Next
thing
thing it'll be is
says
vacuum freezing.
vacuum freezing.
It's on freezing now, then it'll go to vacuum freezing.
But the instructions doesn't say how long it goes from freezing to vacuum freezing.
Depends on what you got in there and what the room temperature is.
So, and
Right now it's
my,
about 68 in here because I've had it turned down.
yeah, my poor little AC unit, y'all, we're going to have to get a bigger one. It's not holding up to what we need. Well, at least we got something, you know.
Yeah.
That's a blessing. All right, let's go to the garden. And then I guess we'll just I guess tomorrow's video, I'll show y'all results on this, and then we'll put the celery in, the 2 gallons of diced celery. So yeah. Oh, let me show them real quick. Let me show y'all what we picked this morning. I got to put these in the house, but it was cool in here. Hang on.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler in here than it is outside, I can tell you that.
Can y'all see that? I need one more picking and I'll have a full canner full. Then over here in the corner is about 10
Them good snackums.
yeah, sweet jalapenos. And then we got a handful of strawberries yesterday and 2 yellow squash. So not bad, but I had these in here because it was cool and I was going back and forth. So let's run out to the garden. You want to run them in the house?
Mm-hmm. I will.
And let's see what's happening. Now we picked yesterday, but all through here you can see red. Way down there. Look in here. And one big one here. Okay, we'll start on this side. Butterfly bush starting to bloom. The pollinator pool, it's gonna be blooming soon. Rosemary's doing good with all the rain. I am leaving the water standing in here and it will draw what it needs. It's growing, it's doing great. I will be giving it a haircut though soon before the deep heat sets in. Now as you can see down in here, that's a small one, but I harvested about 8 big radishes yesterday. And I'm actually gonna do a couple of more rows throughout these beds because they're shaded from the tomatoes now, and just see if I can get another run. You know, I don't know because the heat is coming in. Here's the cucumber. It's starting to climb. So is the other ones. But guess what? Remember I said this was my cucumbers. It is. Because these were the patch that, remember, we couldn't give away. These small ones. Well, my friends, this is not a cucumber. This is a yellow straight-necked squash. I can tell by the way it's growing. So yeah, we ended up with a squash in the mix. Here was that tomato that was growing in the starter soil bucket. Remember that we tossed to the side? I don't know what it is, but it's growing good. Our one and only little cherry tomatoes doing good. This is called a sun gold. Oops. Let me get that out of there. A little sucker. These are the San Marzanos. I wasn't giving those away. Those are, they are really doing awesome. I hope they produce what I think that they will for my salsas and my sauce. Bell peppers, full of blooms, y'all. Full of blooms. And remember, I harvested my first little bell from my bell pepper. And look at this one. Now, they're kind of long and skinny. It may, you know, fatten up. But guys, this is off that organic bell pepper that I had. And remember, I took the seeds out, dried them, and shared them with a lot of y'all. There's the other bell. Here's 2 California bells. Then we start moving down to the zucchini. Look down in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 in here. All right, there's 8 in here. This one here, let me come down so y'all can see. This one here, I'm gonna watch it. This is starting to come on. There's 4 zucchini in here. And like I said, the sooner you can get your squash and zucchini in and harvested, the better you're gonna be. But I'm coming back down because y'all look. There is a ladybug. Not an Asian beetle, a ladybug. Now there's squash all over it, but I want to show y'all something. You see right here, and you see here, we've had so much rain But I'm going to show you actually how I remove these. I hope you can see I'm like all in this plant. So instead of, a lot of people want to just cut this off, snap it off. See, let me show you, because it ain't going to hurt for me to show you. You see that hole right there? That's called an open door. That's inviting anything and everything in. I don't harvest mine I don't trim mine like that. I'm gonna go all the way down, and I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. And I'm gonna snap it off at the base. Can y'all see down in there? Yep. I don't know if you can or not. Right here is where I cut it. Let me see if I can move some of this. Right here is where I cut it. It's solid right there, guys. There's no hole. So therefore, I'm helping to not introduce an open door. Oops. This is hard to do underneath here. This one's yellow. I'm gonna see if I can get my camera to stay still long enough to cut this and really show y'all. And you want clean cutters. Okay, this was a great example. I'm gonna zoom in, and you're gonna see right there, there's no hole. That's like meat and flesh. Okay, so it will heal itself over. You never wanna just chop. Like this, okay? You wanna come down and chop right there. And then of course, remove all your cuts. So from this angle, there's the zucchini and the squash, the backside of those cucumbers. His cucamelons are growing good. Remember, I just did 2 seeds. They both germinated. And here is a burpless cucumber. Can y'all tell me what that is? Ooh, because they attack me. What was I even talking about? Oh, my banana pepper. Y'all, it landed on my back. But I got me 2 bananas. But this will definitely be just a pollinating. I'm not getting rid of this bed. Oh, no. It's here, and I'll do flowers, you know, and that'll save on some pots. But bananas or anything else, no. Okay, heart check's done. Let's proceed on. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see. Poor son's beating on my phone. But there's the other butterfly bush. Remember, I cut them back because I thought, you know, I lost them in that freeze, but I didn't. If I had some sweet potato slips, guys, I would add it to that potato bed. And by the way, you know what that bed was? The red Pontiacs, every one of them. So yes, I need to add more sweets, but I don't have any. But I do see something that's got to come out. Oh yeah, get that out of there. But look at them. Oh, I got to get my peppers. All the tomatoes are starting to come on. These are Romas. And they're showing out. Never been success with Romas. But I think because there again, I started so early that they'll be able to come on before the hard heat. And I see a wasp. In case y'all don't know, I keep an EpiPen. Yep, I'm highly allergic to wasps. But yeah, look at these guys. Ooh, I am sweating. But let me show y'all something. Look at them babies. Y'all, I think I'm just going to be tickled with these San Marzanos. I mean, first time growing them. I've had seeds. Never brought them out. And here's that, what was that? That summer pick that big limb hit. It's got tomatoes. If I can go ahead and get them tomatoes on, I'll just take it out. Unless it shows signs of better development. But between the hail and that big limb, yeah, that poor child. Because see, his sister's doing good. We're just going to take a scan, guys. Just tomatoes. Look down in here. I mean, they're taller than me. And we hope that the rain now is gone for a couple of days so we can start getting our frame built. It's been difficult fighting this weather. But yeah, everything looks good. All the way around. Oh, I see I missed a pepper. Let's go get it. Let's get that pepper. Oops. Is it ready? Nope. If it was ready, it would snap off. Here's the 2 no-name tomatoes. I got to get them caged. Oh, let's get that out of there. Let's desucker that one. I know I'm horrible with the camera. Here's some more yellow squash. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one. This one is loaded. And that's where those spineless, what are they called? Spineless zucchinis. And I think I showed y'all in the live. I'm fixing to insert what happened to them in 2 days, right now. Well, what did I do? I made sure that I removed them completely out of the garden. So, here's a picture. And that would be called a fungus. I won't be growing spineless zucchini again. Moving on, basil, the pepper, the third run of tomato seeds. Guys, they're almost catching up to the first run. Look at these blooms. Here's our cucumber. Let's see. What is this anyway? It's a salad borer. That's probably one of the best ones you'll have. And I didn't have many seeds, guys, but salad borer is one of my favorites to plant. Now, let me show y'all something. This is what I did at daylight, and I missed one. Let me see if I can get in here. Here we go. A sucker. And I planted, I think, 6 more this morning. I'm not going to plant this one, but I planted 6 more. So I think we're up to 12 new tomatoes for our fall run. But now I know everybody wants to see the Hossinator. I think I'm going to be back in the competition. Maybe. Guys, it's trucking along. And here's our big beefsteak. Y'all, this thing is huge. And this is a Jolene. Remember, that was out of that 3rd batch. Okay, I did cut some oregano. Everything's looking good. The thyme's doing amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and trim it probably in the morning. I like to trim at daylight. The lemon balm is blowing up, and so is the parsley. I am going to be harvesting this parsley, and I will also be freeze drying this as well. So hopefully Tuesday morning I can run the freeze dryer and do my parsley. Because that's what I'm doing with the freeze dryer. As I learn, it's from what I'm harvesting from this season's garden. It's going to allow me to do my herbs. It's going to allow me to practice. I don't have to pull out the dehydrator. And guys, there's maybe a few little blemishes. See right here? But other than that, that parsley is rocking. Cayennes are doing good. That's where the celery was. We have enough dirt in some buckets. We're going to top this off and start around as something else. We got plenty of beds where the potatoes was. I do have 2 beds in here that's got ants, so I'm going to have to treat them, get them gone, top these beds off, and see what I can run in behind the potatoes. Poblanos, growing tall, doing good. Cayennes, I'm starting to see a lot of blooms. Our pepperoncinis, they've really taken off, y'all. And then here's our beans. And I see a couple of them I can get, but look what he did. Is he took some bamboo sticks that we had, and he run some twine up 2 rows to help kind of, and this is not tight, guys. We didn't go tight with it. But just something to help support these beans because they were so heavy and laying over. Oops, can y'all see that? Oh, look down in here. Remember we told you this is called mushroom compost. Look at that. All in here. So there you have the little garden update. As crazy as it was. But really the gist of this whole video was to share just a little bit of Mother's Day with you ladies and wishing y'all an amazing, loving, memorable Mother's Day today. I had my coffee with my mom, and I thanked her again for all the amazing knowledge, even though I only had 26 years of it. That 26 years was engulfed in some of the most amazing knowledge and tools for me to use as I grew up. So, and like I said, as I grew up. 26, we're still wet behind the ears. But tomorrow morning, we will resume with the freeze-dry results. Buddy will be at work, and it's y'all and me and the celery. And then I don't know how long that's supposed to take. But the next batch will be the parsley. And I'm going to bring y'all along as I'm learning. I know a lot of you are very experienced with this. I'm not. But I'm just going to jump in with both feet. That's usually how I do things. But I do have Miss Jan and Miss Wanda on speed dial. Just saying. I'm not sitting here saying I can read a book and know it all. Yeah, I can read a book and throw the book and be like, oh. So I got two ladies on speed dial that has helped me tremendous. So y'all and I will freeze dry together and watch Lippy learn a new way of preserving. I'm feeling very blessed. So as always, stay safe, stay well. Whew, I'm parched. And God bless. It's water time before we get them melons. No, those were cucumbers fenced. Bye, y'all. Love you.